Hello everyone, welcome to this episode of Pixelmon, episode 15. I'm actually gonna want to do something a bit special this episode. I'm gonna want to do this with every 15th episode, so the 15th episode and the 30th and the 45th and so on of at least this series. We're gonna do a little recap today of what we've done until now. I think it's a good point, and I think this is a really good thing for people that are just joining my channel and don't really feel like watching everything that has been going on until now. So we're gonna do a little recap, and I'll be back in a little moment once we're gonna start with episode 1. Do you guys still remember this place? This is World Spawn, actually. Yeah. This is where we first spawned in. Actually, a lot of Pokemon here. Oh yeah, there were trees on here, but we what's it called? We chopped them all down. So, we started episode 1 here. Start the game. I picked Trico as my starter. Look, Samurott. Awesome. Got one too, but it's that. So, picked Trico as my starter. Did a little battle with Nikaboo, who got... Which one did he get? She got Cyndaquil, I think, as a starter. I went through the mods a little bit. And after that, we went exploring for a Poke Center. I think I went that way, and eventually we ended up somewhere over there. Wait, where's the base? The base over there. No, maybe somewhere... I'm not sure, actually. Somewhere between those two, I think. On the way there, we found a little gravestone and a Pokeloot and a village. A few nice things. Eventually, we find the Poke Center. We make an adjustable chest to store everything we have. Well, me and Nikaboo both make a separate one. We made a apricorn farm, a smeltery. I managed to evolve Trico already. And eventually I fall into the smeltery, which was bad. So that was actually, I think, everything that happened in episode 1. So I'll see you right back for episode 2. Okay, so here we are at the Poke Center. We spent our first few episodes in. In episode 2, when you were already here, because you found in episode 1, we actually made some Pokeballs. Because, well, of course you have to be able to catch a Pokemon. And right here we tried to get some string, and well, combined it a little bit with a little adventure. So getting some string, adventuring a little bit around here. And eventually we got all the string we needed, and we made an adjustable bag. That was pretty much episode 2. Yeah, well, of course everything takes a long time in the beginning. Episode 3. In episode 3, we first got a gift from Nikaboo. Just right here. Yeah. We got a loot finder and some running shoes from Nikaboo. Really nice. Also, we catch 3 Pokemon. We catch the Donphan, a Charmeleon, and a Totodile. Really awesome. Still caught the Charmeleon on me now, and Donphan also. Yeah, only Totodile not anymore. After that, we battled Nikaboo again. Both had 4 Pokemon, and I won again because... Well, actually, Nikaboo's Pokemon were a little bit higher level, I think. But still, I managed to win. And after that, we traded Pokemon with Nikaboo, so Nikaboo could get a shiny Golem. Because she had a shiny Graveler. So, moving on to episode 4. In episode 4, we grew an ancient tree because Nikaboo found a sapling. Which is a really cool tree. And it took a long time to cut down. Also, we tried the Traveler's Boots. Do you think it's construct ones? Instead of looking, we already had the running shoes, of course, because we got them from Nikaboo. So we looked at the Traveler's Boots, but well, I didn't really like them because you couldn't put any haste on them. I would have liked them because they have the step assist, so you can walk up on 1 high blocks, but yeah. Eventually we went with the running shoes. And also in episode 4 we made some Tinker's Construct tools. Our first ones, so the Alumite ones. I think that was. Okay, moving on. Episode 5. We went scouting for a base location around here actually. But eventually, of course, we moved to the savannah. And we went adventuring after that. And while adventuring, we managed to evolve our Totodile into a, what's it called? I'm actually not sure what it's called. Into this next form. And also we catch Turtwig. Really cool Turtwig. And we found the savannah, which we are in now, which is over there. Should really change those colors around, because I always think it's that one. So that was that for episode 3 to 5. Yeah, I'll be right back with episode 6. Okay, episode 6. We did a lot of things in episode 6. First of all, we split the valuables we had, because we were moving out in the near future. And we made a training montage. I actually decided I'm gonna show it right now. Yeah, I really like the training montage. My first little montage. As you could see, we did a few things. We evolved Turtwig in the montage. We got an Ammonite. We found the graveyard temple. And also we captured Tauros. My favorite Pokemon, Tauros. Also we catched a Houndour. That was after the montage, but I didn't show it on camera actually, I think. I catch Houndour and I got a Cranidos fossil from Nikaboo, so we made that. And after that, Doris joined the server. So, of course he's still on. Not online right now, I'm the only one online, but he's still on here. He doesn't make YouTube videos, but I still think he's a great addition, of course. So after that we did a little more catching Pokemon, because we caught Sneasel, Piplup, Mudkip and Tortuga. Tortuga of course is a fossil, so we didn't really catch it, but the Sneasel we caught for Nikaboo. And we explored the Graveyard Temple, which don't think it's the one over there, I actually think it's another one, somewhere over there I think. Maybe, or is it? No, can't find it. Okay, so we explored it, so we got a lot of diamonds from that, because of course you get 8 blocks of diamonds from a thing like that. And that was episode 6. So pretty good episode if you ask me. On to episode 7 already. Between episode 6 and 7 I actually caught a few Pokemon. I caught Aron, Tepig, Kabuto, Oshawott, Archon and Beldum. And also I got a gift from Doris. I got an Ender chest. Because of him joining the server, he wanted to give me and Nikaboo some gifts, so yeah. Also I made the Traveler's Vest and the Traveler's Glove between this and the last, between episode 6 and 7. And I actually told you we were choosing the Savannah, which we are building in right now, of course, as our base location. And as you can see, it's still our base location. After that we traded with Nikaboo. So I got I got Aerodactyl from that, and what was that? Okay, I thought I saw something else. But yeah, we traded with Nikaboo, so we got Aerodactyl and we gave Nikaboo a Sneasel, really cool. And we made this entrance, which I really love how this looks. I'm still in love with these lamps. They fit amazing. yeah, that was episode 7. And episode 8, we actually... Where did we start? I actually think we did start over at the Poke Center there, and we had a little battle with Doris. And I lost it, because, well, Doris was, well, not really over leveled, but he did have a few Pokemon that were a lot higher level than mine. And in the end, we evolved our Beldum while exploring. So not really a lot happening in that episode actually. But yeah. And in episode 9, we made an evolution montage. So here it is. So okay, in the rest of episode 9, first of all, I showed you guys the community mountain, which is right over there. Also, I rebuilt the smeltery there. Can see it from here. I showed you that I got the Master Balls and the orbs. Actually, just got an orb from a boss Pokemon. Really cool. And the Master Ball I've already used, of course. And after that, we went on a little adventure. And, well, not really anything happened while adventuring. But it was still a fun adventure. Of course, adventuring is always fun. So that was episode 9. Okay, episode 10. In episode 10, the first thing... Oops. Was not what I wanted to do. Okay, episode 10. In episode 10, the first thing we did is I showed you that I automated the smeltery. Still have to do a better job because it's still really ugly, but it works. That's the best thing. Also, we dug a hole, aka we made our quick drop. Of course, we only made the hole that episode. And we actually went adventuring for the rest of the episode, and we found the false swipe TM, which is really cool. It's in here somewhere. So this one, yeah, this one. False swipe, we got. I was really excited because I thought, yeah, false swipe, we really need that. And then episode 11 came along. And I first showed you Doris's place because I was already there when I logged in. So I showed you that really quickly. And I told you I found out that we didn't need the TM false swipe because Subtile can learn false swipe. So still really nice, of course, but yeah. Also, we got a gift from Doris that episode for my birthday. We got the respiration book we put on our traveler's goggles. It's really nice. And I showed you the birch forest, which we are still working on, of course. I have to do some more work. It's been quite some time since I've worked on there. And after that we went adventuring again, because we do that a lot, because everyone likes adventuring. Yeah, adventuring. And not a lot happened while adventuring, but still really cool, of course. And that was pretty much episode 11. After that, episode 12, we started the birch, and I told you what I wanted to do with the birch forest. So the 512 by 512. And we made some tools to go along with them. So we made these two, because they're really nice to work on the birch. And we did a little bit of work. We made one of the sites. We made the underground tunnel. We did that, and afterwards I showed you Nikabu's place. And that was pretty much episode 12. Okay, episode 13. Episode 13 we started here with a building montage, which I'm gonna show you right now. Okay, after the montage, I actually showed you that I also make the quick drop pretty. Kind of. I might have to do these signs over because letters, but I really don't care actually. Okay, so we, yeah, shoot you, our quick drop, and also we named it, so we got our Ring of Fire, and we got our Stairway to Heaven. Also, we evolved our EV into a Jolteon, which was supposed to be in my team, but is already gone here, because we got Zapdos now. And we trained a lot. We trained everything in my team to a minimum of level 40. So only the 6 Pokemon we had back then, but like the 6 Pokemon in my team. I'm actually pointing at my screen, but you can't see it. And also we evolved our Dewott into our, it's not over there, it's on the left, into Samurott. Really cool, I really like Samurott. That was actually pretty much episode 13. We did a lot of training, took a really long time. And then episode 14 came along. And we started out with me showing you my amazing orb of static souls being completely full of souls. So we went looking for a static shrine, and I was really lucky finding one really quickly. I should put a Hoslab there. And we got our Zapdos. And I walked out of the shrine and I was jumping around and talking and being happy because we got Zapdos. And we found a Ditto! So we didn't only get Zapdos that episode, but we also got Ditto. After that, we had a little battle with Nikaboo, because I wanted to show off my Zapdos, of course. And we won, because, yeah, my Pokemon are a lot higher level than Nikaboo's Pokemon. So, of course we won. It's almost what you should say, probably. So, really cool. And that was actually episode 14. And that is gonna be the end of this recap episode thingy. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked the idea. I really think it's a good idea to do something like this. Let's just quickly take a quartz slab. Where do I have? Oh, right here. And put one right there. Okay, perfect. So this is gonna be the end of the episode. If you liked the episode, please like, comment, or subscribe. I should not do things like this. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.